because it is very important. Here we are talking about the African Union, 50 years. But we also remember that the reason why the African Union has, quote-unquote, failed from the OAU to the African Union is because for the longest time we have defaulted to regional economic communities. We had the establishment of ECOWAS in 1975, then we had COMESA.
Defaulted to them.
We have defaulted to them.
That's a bad thing?
I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think some might say that's a gradualist approach, because Nkrumah had many fights with countries like Liberia.
That was the best thing. That was the best thing.
That may not necessarily be the best thing, because
you would use the sort of the nitpicking, because now you have a big power base. SADC, if they agree, and all of ECOWAS agrees, that you have only two people negotiating, in terms of two entities negotiating. Is that not better than having 25 countries in ECOWAS, 18 countries in SADC?
No, you see the point about the Abuja Treaty, once again, is that it makes allowance, it makes provision for the regional economic communities. But the idea is that the African Union government should be in by 2034. Regional economic communities would have harmonized programs.
They're still talking political integration. They want a government by 2034.
Yeah, they want a government by 2034. No, African Union government, continental integration, so harmonized policies among the regional economic communities.
A loose government or a real executive government?
A loose government of sorts. I mean, there have been many. I mean, the African Union has its own blueprint beyond the Abuja Treaty, which is set up in 2006.
Does it mean that, from what both of you are saying, and you have studied African Union better than I have, does it not mean that the African Union is still edging more towards political integration?